So when I'm working with people with LinkedIn for their lead generation, I think it's really important to think about how your customers engage with you and how they find you and start working with you. And if you think about it, I think you've got customers out there that come in sort of two different spaces. You've got some that know you and some that don't know you, right? So at the top, you've got someone who knows you. You've got a customer out there, they already know who you are. And then you've got one that doesn't know who you are. So they have a problem and they don't know someone who can help them. So that's one end of the spectrum. Then you've got this other scale. And on this scale, I think you've got people out there who have got, who know that they have a problem and they need help. And then you've got other people who don't know they have a problem. And I'm sure you find this all the time. So at this end of the scale, you've got someone who doesn't know what they want, and over on this side, they do know what they want. So let's have a look at these four. So if I'm a customer and I know someone who can help me, and I do know what I want, then if I know you, I'm just going to call you, right? So let's call this direct contact. They're either going to email you, they're going to jump on the phone, whatever it might be. They might send you a message on LinkedIn or on Facebook. If we're in this quadrant, where I do know what I'm after, I know I want help with this particular problem, but I don't know someone who can help me. So if I fall into that category, I'm probably going to do one of two things. One is that I'm going to either ask around my networks. I'm going to call around, or I'm going to email my friends, or say, does anyone know? So let's call that networking. I'm going to ask, who can you refer me to? Or the other thing that's going to happen in this quadrant is I'm going to do a search, right? So I'm going to either jump on Google, I'm going to go onto LinkedIn, and I'm going to do a search. So that one, you've probably seen that before. So if you've got a website, you're probably search engine optimizing it and all that sort of thing. So that's that quadrant. But way over here, if you think about your customer, they know someone who can help them. This is someone who already knows you, but they don't know what they want. They don't know that they need help with something. And you're probably finding that you're out talking to people all the time like this. So your job, if you're in this quadrant when you're working with customers, your job is to educate them. And so you can do that on LinkedIn with your content strategy, with your thought leadership, with your curation, those types of things. And then in this quadrant, where they don't know someone who can help them and they don't know what they want, your job is awareness. So this quadrant is where you're out connecting with people who don't even realise they have that problem, they don't even know you, and your job is to go out and proactively connect. Now you can do all four quadrants on LinkedIn. Some of these may integrate with some of your face-to-face activities, but I think something that you might really need to think about is which quadrant are we currently spending most of our time in, and are we covering all four? And I think if you can include this model in your LinkedIn profile, then you're going to be able to make sure that you connect at all touch points and you're engaging as much of your possible audience as possible. So I look forward to seeing you soon.